Friends, welcome again to our weekly market analysis video. And as you all know, in this video also, we'll first do the analysis of indexes, that is Nifty and Bank Nifty, in which we'll quickly look at the levels for Bank Nifty and Nifty for the next week. And then we will look at some good stock opportunities. So without wasting time, let's get started. So we'll quickly go to the index analysis page and we'll first look at the levels for Nifty for the next week. So starting with the important levels, as you can see here, we can see maximum call writing is at 19,000 and maximum put writing is at 18,000. So on a very high level for a broader market, there is a 1,000-point range, but we will look at the option chain in detail to understand the immediate support and resistance levels. So if we look at the last week, we can see that there has been slight long build-up in Nifty because with the price rise, we have seen some increasing long positions in futures also. Now, if we look at the PCR, we can see that the PCR level has more or less remained flattish with the price rise for the last week. And similarly, we can see that here on the weekly, there has been some amount of call writing at higher levels. But on the monthly, we can see that PCR level again has slightly increased overall. If we see for the past 5 days, we can see slight increase in the PCR level along with the price rise. So mainly people are writing more puts in the monthly series. Now let's quickly look at the option chain for the index in detail. So from the option chain, if we see the OI change of the last trading day, we can see that a straddle is being played out at 18,200. We can see more or less equal amount of call writing and put writing. Maximum call writing took place at 19,000. So you can see the amount of call writing which is happening at very higher levels instead of the immediate levels. At immediate levels, we have seen some amount of call writing. And also from the cumulative open interest, we can see again a straddle which exists at 18,200 and we can see maximum support coming at 18,000, which is also acting as the immediate support for Nifty. So immediate and maximum support which is coming around at 18,000 and which also happens to be very close to 18,200 where there is very good amount of put writing along with call writing. And the immediate resistance level which is coming around where we can see good amount of call writing is 18,500 levels and then 19,000 levels. Now if we quickly look at the option premium of weekly, so if we look at the option premium of 18,200, so 18,200 option premium gives us the range of, so we can see here 170 plus 95. So it is around, we can see 270 points, right? So 270 points range for the Nifty on either side. So which is again coinciding with that 18,000 happens to be the maximum support. So 270 points down and 270 points up. So this will be a very high level range for Nifty for the next week. Now if we look at the bottom, we can see very slight long unwinding because Friday more or less happens to be a consolidation day just after the expiry if there is no major event happening. That's why we have seen some amount of unwinding of future positions on last trading day. So not much activity happened. Now if we quickly look at the Bank Nifty levels similarly, so we'll go and select Bank Nifty also. So let's look at the Bank Nifty levels now. So we can see here that maximum call writing is at 38,500 and maximum put writing is at 38,000. Now, if we look at the last week day, so we can see some amount of short covering which has happened on Bank Nifty on the overall week, the previous week. On the total PCR also, we can see there wasn't much change in the PCR levels as compared to the last week. We can see the similar value today also. And on the weekly put call ratio, it is very much coinciding with the total put call ratio. On the monthly put call ratio, we have seen slight dip. So mainly people are writing more calls. So we'll see that also in the option chain. Let's quickly jump at the option chain now. So we can see that here put writing has been done more as compared to call writing at 38,000 levels, and the call writing has been done at very higher levels. So we can see some call writing happening at near 40k levels and then more than that. So these are very higher levels for the call to be written. So people are playing safe in terms of call writing, and you can see here the immediate and the good support exists at 38,000, which also happens to be the maximum support for Bank Nifty, right? So this is the important level to watch, and we can see immediate resistance coming at 38,500. So 38,500 has the maximum call writing. So this is a tight range for Bank Nifty, and we have to watch these two important levels. If it breaks either of the levels, then it can make a bigger move, right? So similarly, we can see the Nifty closed around 38,370 levels just between these two levels, right? So now if we look at the high level range for the Bank Nifty, so for us, these two levels will be very important on the downside and on the upside, right? And we have to watch the premiums of 38,000 put and 38,500 call. So if you look at the premium for these two strike prices for the next week, let's look at very quickly. So 38,000 put. So 38,000 put is around 241 rupees, right? And similarly, if we look at 38,500 call, so 38,500 call is 368 rupees. So again 368 plus 38,500. So around 38,800, this will be the level on the upside where the call writers will not incur any losses and they'll be at break even. So around 38,800 will be the important levels. If that breaks and we start seeing short covering, that can take Bank Nifty even higher. So it will be a 1,000-point range again for the Bank Nifty. So on the downside below 38,000, 37,800 will be the important level to watch. So the range is 37,800 to 38,800. Now let's quickly look at some stock opportunities for the next week. But before that, we want to discuss the stocks which we discussed the last week. So just to see how those stocks moved, which we discussed last week. So first we'll quickly start with the India Cement. As we discussed last week, if you remember, if you have watched our video, the stock had already made this particular move, and we discussed that what next levels to watch for this particular stock. And you can see very much the stock remained in that range. We discussed that any dip towards this particular level 240 to 245 levels, you can use this as a buying opportunity, and we have seen 2-3 times the dip coming and that was immediately bought, right? And we have seen the jump up to 260 levels. We discussed that in the previous video, and you can see for the whole 5 days the stock remained in that range, right? And it was giving short moves from 240 245 levels to up to 250 255 levels. So we discussed this 15 to 20 point move in this particular stock. Now friends, coming to another stock which we discussed, that is ONGC, right? So ONGC also we saw a good up move, and we discussed this that on 7th we discussed, and we saw that this stock can give a good move, and see that the stock has moved up to 165. We maintained the levels of 160 to watch, that if we see call unwinding happening at 160 levels, the premium taken was. So if you go to the ONGC stock and we see the important levels here, so you can see that huge long positions were being made on these particular days in the last week, right? And that has led to the up move. And now the important level will be to watch. As per the option chain, we have seen good amount of call writing at 162 levels and 170 levels now, right? But we can still see that there are a lot of call writing done at 160 levels, which was also the case in the last week. 160 was having the maximum call writing. Still that exists. We haven't seen any major unwinding at these levels. So the player who has made the future positions and has done a lot of cash market buying, so we can see that this particular move in ONGC is backed by the cash market buying and also the future positions, right? So this is a move which is backed by real volume. Now the important levels to watch is 160 strike price. So once the calls start unwinding at these levels, right, so it can take the stock even higher from these levels. So this is the important level to watch. We have seen some selling coming at these levels for the past 2 days, some profit booking also. The reason is this level 160 level. So this is an important level to watch. We have to monitor this for another one more day or couple of days, that if this stock sustains above 160 and we see call unwinding happening at these levels, then this can take the stock even higher. Now coming at another example which we discussed was the Coal India example, and we can see that Coal India we discussed on 7th of January, and see the move in Coal India. It went up to from these levels up to 165 levels. We discussed this. We need to watch these levels of 160 here also. And if you see the Coal India graph, so we'll look at the immediate option chain also. We have seen call unwinding at 160 levels. If you look at these levels, immediate levels, so you can see the call reducing at 160 levels. So call unwinding start happening. It was way more than 5 million at 11th January, then slightly reduced, and now see it has come closer to 5 million, right? So it means the call unwinding has been done at 160 levels. And also you can see new long positions were being made here at this particular level on 13th January, which led to the up move from 12th to 13th. So it was backed by cash market volume as well as the future volume. And also you can see put writing is more on that day, 13th January, as compared to the number of call writing. So this data wasn't synced, that's why it led to up move. And now some consolidation happened on Friday. So now we can also see the important levels now. Now this stock can give us a move if we start seeing further call unwinding. So this stock has the potential of moving higher up to 174, 175 levels, right? So these will be the immediate levels for this particular stock. And on the downside, if this stock gives you an opportunity to buy near these levels, 158 levels, so this dip can be utilized to buy this particular stock and putting a stop loss below this level. So this will be the way we'll trade this particular stock. We'll buy this stock on dip around 160 levels, 162, 163, and we'll put a stop loss below this level, that is 158. Below 158 will be our stop loss, and our target will be around 174 to 175 levels, right? So this will be our target. So in this way, this gives us a good amount of risk reward ratio, that is almost 1:2 risk reward ratio. Now friends, looking at next stock opportunities for the next week. So we have filtered 3 stocks based on our dashboard. So first we'll quickly go to the dashboard. We'll see the daily summary page. So the stock which we have chosen from the table is the long build up table, right? So we have seen on the last trading day IRCTC, it has given a good move of 4% and 18% cumulative open interest, and we have seen good amount of cash market buying, right? If we hover off this particular stock, you can see short covering having the previous day, but on 14th it has given a very good move. And similarly, the next stock we'll discuss is Granules. You can see Granules long positions made on last 4 days out of 5 days, right? So long positions were being made on this particular stock for the last 4 days. Similarly, we'll take one more example from the short side, that is Mindtree, right? So we'll start with the IRCTC. First, we'll look at the price section and then we'll relate it with the data. Before we begin with the analysis, as you all know, these videos are for learning purposes so that you can do your own analysis the same way, either for any index or any particular stock. So please use these videos as learning so that you can apply the same learning to your own analysis using our dashboard, and you can relate the derivatives data with the price section to identify high probability trades. And also do remember, always follow proper risk management, either in terms of stop loss or in terms of hedging your positions if you are trading in futures and options, that is derivatives. So friends, let's quickly start with the analysis. So we'll see the price action of IRCTC first. So on the last trading day, we have seen a good move of around 4% in IRCTC, which was backed by volume. Not only by volume, but we have seen also a good amount of delivery percentage. So we'll look at that number also. We can see here that the IRCTC has broken this particular range in which it was consolidating for a good period of time. So now if we relate this with the derivatives data, so we'll quickly go to the dashboard and we'll see that we'll start with the important levels. 900 happens to be the maximum call writing level and put writing happens to be at 800. So the stock is just above the maximum call writing level, that is just above resistance as per the option chain. And on the overall week, we have seen good amount of long positions being created overall in the last week. PCR level has risen slightly along with the price. So this is again a bullish sign. Now we'll quickly look at the option chain. See the amount of call unwinding happening at the higher levels. So huge call unwinding happening at 880 levels, and also we saw good amount of call unwinding at 900 levels along with the put writing. So though 900 has the maximum call writing, which will be an important level to watch, but we have seen call unwinding happening at 900 levels along with the price rise. So now this level becomes very important for us. If we quickly look at the 900 call option premium, that is 34 rupees, right? So what was the high of the previous day? It was around 908 and the price has closed around 902. And the premium of 900 happens to be around 34 rupees. So 930. So this 930 around levels will be the important level for the call writers to have a break even, and above that this stock can move higher. Now if we quickly look at the price section also, you can see some amount of resistance coming at 930 odd levels, right? So we can see some resistance, small resistance here, and that is very much coinciding with the option chain. As we discussed, the option premium of 900 is around 30 rupees, right? Now comes the important question, how to trade this particular stock. So as we can see that on last trading day, this stock gave a move of almost 40 points. We can see that 856 up to 902, and we have seen good amount of future cumulative open interest, which we already discussed. Now let's look at the option chain. We already discussed that in option chain 900 put writing took place and call unwinding. So if we look at the premium, so the immediate buying levels would be for this particular stock. If we look at the premium of 900, so it is around 28 rupees. So up to 878. It means the put writer will not incur any losses up to 878, and below that they will start incurring losses. So we will utilize any dip towards 890 odd levels as a buying opportunity, and we'll put our stop loss below 878. And then we expect the stock to bounce above 900 levels. So this is one way of doing the buying. Another way is if the stock price opens higher, suppose the next trading day, we'll not immediately jump into the stock. We'll wait for the stock to correct again to 900 levels and then we'll make a buying opportunity, right? Another point is, suppose this stock sustains above 900 and you start seeing call unwinding at 900 odd levels, that will again pose you an opportunity to buy this particular stock around these levels, putting a strict stop loss below 890. So in this way, we have to understand the immediate levels and then take the opportunity. Because if we start seeing the call unwinding at 900 levels, then the stock price can move even higher. Now we will discuss another stock in which we saw a very good up move on the last trading day, that is Granules, right? So we'll first analyze this particular stock on the price section and then we will relate it with the derivatives data. So you can see the amount of price action in this particular stock, right? So you can see it has broken this range with a very good volume and also the delivery percentage. If we quickly look at this particular stock, see the amount of delivery percentage on this particular stock from the past 5 days along with the long positions being created and the price rise also continuously happening. And on the last trading day, we have seen some new long positions on the futures also around 9% open interest, right? Which has increased along with the delivery percentage also, very good delivery percentage. And also we can see on the price section, it has given a good green candle by breaking this particular range. Now this stock has opened the higher levels also, right? So this stock can move further, but what are the important levels for this particular stock to watch? So we'll understand those levels also. So as we can see, maximum call rating is at 360, right? So if we see the option chain, but first you can see the futures cumulative open interest rising. See the amount of price rise and the futures cumulative open interest, which is a bullish sign obviously. And now let's see the option chain. Option chain, we can see that maximum call rating is at around 360 odd levels. But the amount of absolute number of call returns are not that much high. We can see around 13 lakh total OI on this particular call. So still this will be an important level to watch. Now if we see the premium at 360 odd levels, so it is around 12 rupees. So 372. So 360 plus 12, that is up to 372. These call writers will not incur any losses. So this stock can make an attempt to go above 360 levels up to 365, 367 odd levels. And from there we have to watch whether the call unwinding has started happening or not. So already on the previous day, this stock went up to 362 and from there slightly it was pushed down below 360. The reason is the same, because we can see there is a good amount of call writings. So one attempt already made to go higher than 360 and it was pushed slightly down. So we have to monitor this level importantly. So if this stock moves above 360 and if it sustains for few hours, then this stock can move higher, because then we'll start seeing call unwinding in this particular stock. But we have to watch this level immediately. If we again see the price action, we are not seeing any kind of strong resistance coming at 360 odd levels apart from these two levels, right, which happened previously. So not very recent. So this stock has already broken this particular range. So this stock has the possibility of going even up to higher levels also, but you have to watch the 360 important level as per the option chain for the current month. Now coming to another stock which we have placed on our list is Mindtree. That is on the short side, because we have seen good amount of short positions being created in this particular stock. You can see here price fell more than 4% and there was a good amount of short positions being created, and we have also seen huge selling in this particular stock on cash market. Now if we relate that with price action, this stock was already trading in a range, in a broader range from 4200 to around 5000. So we have seen attempt, and in between it was oscillating, and now we can see that the price action on the last trading day candle, so it opened lower and then it actually broke the 50-day moving average. It has already closed below the 50-day moving average, which is around 4566. So this is slightly negative signal as per the price action also, if the price is closing below 50-day moving average, especially if it is a strong uptrending stock, right? So this is a strong uptrending stock because we can see 20 above 50, 50 above 100 and 100 above 200. And we can see the volumes of cash market also, as we saw. So it is also backed by good delivery percentage, that the selling was with heavy volumes. It is more than average volume, right? So this is the point to watch here. Now if we relate it with the data, we can see that maximum call writing is at 5000 and maximum put is at 4500. So it is almost very close to the maximum put writing zone, but we'll see the amount of put writing happening at those levels in the option chain. So we can see huge short positions being created last week. So this fall is accompanied by huge short positions, right? Or for the overall week also. And we have seen the fall in put writing also. So this means more calls are being written as compared to the puts. Now let's see the option chain. And this is very interesting. See the change in OI on the last trading day. No puts written on the higher levels, put unwinding, and see the amount of call writing. Huge call writing happening at higher levels also, and also the immediate strike prices near to the market price. See the amount of call writing and see the bars of call writing. Immediate resistance coming at 4600, then 4700, 4800. So very good amount of call writing happening at higher levels, and some amount of support coming at 4500, but the amount of selling it has incurred already and the amount of short positions it carries. So the player is strong. We can see on the selling side, the price fell from 4675 up to 4547. So more than 100-point fall in this particular stock. And we can see the amount of call writing happening as compared to put writing. See the amount of put writing, very minimal as compared to the number of calls being written. So this data is in sync, which is generating a bearish signal for this particular stock, and the PCR level has come below 0.4. So now we can see also the stock is underperforming Nifty as of now. So what will be the important levels for now for this particular stock to watch? So if this stock opens gap down or lower on the opening of the market, then we recommend please don't make an attempt to go and create fresh positions on the short side. Please wait for the market to bounce. So if you get any bounce around 4600 odd levels near 4580, those can be utilized as an opportunity, putting a stop loss above 4600 odd levels, right? So we can see the amount of call writing at 4600 odd levels, right? And also at 4700. So good amount of call writing here, and fresh call writing also happened at 4500 odd levels. So for the cash market players, fresh buying is avoided as of now because it is on the bearish zone right now. So we have to wait for this stock to create a base below these levels on the price section also, where the support will come. So for the cash market players, the buying opportunity comes near around these levels, 4260 to 4300 odd levels. So above that we are not seeing any strong support. So support as per the price action is coming around 4250 levels, right, as we discussed. And also if it continues to sustain below 50-day EMA, then it can also come up to the 100 EMA levels, which is again coinciding with this 4250 levels, right? So these will be the important levels to watch. So any bounce in this particular stock can be utilized as an opportunity for selling in the derivative segment, putting a stop loss above 4600. So in this way we can play out this particular stock. So friends, with this we come to the end of this analysis. If you have any questions regarding any topic discussed in this video, please post your questions on the comment section and we will definitely answer your questions. And if you have not subscribed to our channel till now, please subscribe to our channel to get the notifications of such videos which we post every week, in which we do in-depth analysis of index, and we also look out for some stocks. Plus we'll be coming with some stock strategies in the near future, as we have done in the past. In the recent past, we have already published few videos related to some strategies of swing and positional trading. So we'll continue that in the near future also. Hope you like our content. So please do not forget to share your feedback and hit the like button if you like the video. And if you want to get the access of our dashboard, please visit our website www.stocksfactor.com. See you in another video. Take care and goodbye.